Hey guys, I'm Greg. This is Greg's Beer Reviews. Let's go check out and see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. Today's beer is one from Devil's Backbone Brewing. We did one of their beers the other day, and this is their 8-point IPA India Pale Ale. I have had this on draft a couple years ago when we were at the old brew pub where they brewed this originally. They're brewing it somewhere else now at another brand new brewery they just built. And it was fairly tasty. I enjoyed it. This is a fairly light. It's 5.90, almost 6% ABV on this one. American IPA. They're out of Roseland, Virginia. That's what they're listed as. It is a year-round serving from them, and like I told you the other day, this is that one, and this one's the only two that they're bottling so far. So hopefully they're going to expand to their whole line and get all of them out in bottles. But these two are the only ones right now that are available in bottles. The food pairings for this cuisine is a curried and a Thai. The cheeses are peppery, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue, your more pungent cheeses, even gorgonzola and Limburger. The meat is poultry, fish, shellfish, and salmon. Your grilled meats, all your burgers, chops, I mean, your basic outdoor summertime having fun meals, that's what goes with this. So it's a little stronger. It's not. It's IPAs. You're going to have a hoppy characteristic, so they'll go with your stronger dishes. So that being said, today's glass is a pint glass. You could use the Becker, the Stein, the mug, Sidedale, about anything you want to pour it in. Just pour it into something. And the beer is not recommended for cellaring. It's an IPA, even though it's almost 6%. It would keep for a little while, but you're going to lose the hoppiness of it. So these beers are meant to be drank fresh. Like I said, on the other one, they have a digitized code on the bottom of the bottle. Can you see that? I can't either. And once the bottle is warmed up and the condensation has left it and the beer is basically out of it, you can actually see that code. But trying to read that code with beer in it and it's cold, it's freaking impossible, guys. It's one of those things. So it needs to have it on the label. So that's as far as I'm concerned, guys, y'all do good work at the Devil's Backbone. We've got to have them dates on the labels. Let's step up to the plate and do that. And that'll make this old fat country hillbilly a little happier. So the beer I had yesterday, RJ Rocker, it was horrific. It was a drain pour. It was the worst beer that I've actually reviewed on camera. I didn't record me pouring it down the drain, but I recorded coming back with an empty glass, so will not buy it again. That beer is almost 2 years old. Part my fault because I didn't know the code on the back of the bottle was actually the date bottle dog code, and shame on Venezuela for selling me something that old, and it's a pale ale. I mean, if it had been a stout or porter, I wouldn't have brought it up. But a pale ale or an IPA, that's like a Budweiser. You wouldn't want to drink a Budweiser that's 2 years old. I wouldn't want to drink one anyway, but damn sure I wouldn't want to drink one that's 2 years old. That's how I feel about my beers. Unless it's a stout or a porter, something that's 6-7% or higher, I want to drink it fresh. So guys, with that being said, I'm flapping my gums. I went over everything. Is there anything else on the bottle I need to say? I don't think there is. So without further ado, oh, put your eye out, folks. Alright, with that mess of action there, I don't know what that was. I need to practice some more on that evidently, guys. Sometimes it works good, sometimes it don't. It's like live TV. It is very golden. I mean, that is macro lager golden in the glass. Super clear. I don't think I've seen an IPA quite that golden. I mean, most of them have a slight orange color to them. I mean, that is the lightest goldenest IPA I think I've seen in quite a while, or maybe even ever. Fairly light color, very golden. I don't know if that's into the category that it should be in as far as the SRM color on that officially, but it looks very light colored for an IPA to me. So that's just my opinion, guys. Let's get a nose on this one. A lot of bubbles streaming up from it. Oh, definitely a hot presence on this one. Oh, yeah. To me, when it's really light like that, and that they've used a lot of lighter malts and not any kind of roasted or toasted or any kind of dark malts that's going to add the color, darken the color up on the beer. Very light color, guys. Very big hot presence though. I mean, I get pine and grapefruit and citrusy. Got a very strong hot presence on this one, guys. And since they started putting these beers in bottles, I know these are fresh. I don't think they've been in bottles a month yet. So, wow, that has got a wonderful IPA smell, and it's very light colored. I'm very surprised it's that color. I guess you can tell that. Cheers, guys. Hey, just by swirling around the glass, started leaving lacing on the side of the glass there. Cheers. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like that. That's very fresh. And you can tell. It doesn't get really, from what I've read, it doesn't get really high marks from a lot of people. And I don't understand why. I mean, it's got limited distribution, so. But it's got a wonderful taste. It doesn't have a strong malt. I mean, they could throw a little bit more malt in there to get the maltiness up, in my opinion. But it's got a very strong hot presence. Very easy drinking. Not getting the alcohol whatsoever. You can session this one real easy. Oh yeah, that's a good beer. That would be a go-to beer, real easy for me in the fridge. It's not a sweet IPA like a Bell's Two Hearted Ale. It's more on the bitter. It's a little bit more bitter than that. So it's on the bitter side instead of the sweet side. If they put a little bit more malt in there, it may get a little sweeter. It'll get a little darker. It may increase the alcohol a little bit too on top of that, so because your grain bill's a little higher. Just an idea, guys. I'm just thinking here. Might be a good recipe for me to make. Very tasty beer. We're going to let it warm up, and I'll tell her half sip it. I know she's going to like this. And I'll be right back. This is above average beer, guys. It's just a shame that a lot of you are not going to be able to get this one. So, that being said, I'll be right back. Stick around. Alright, guys, I'm back. Got just a little bit left. This is a very tasty beer. I enjoy drinking this. Very grapefruity, citrusy. It's an East Coast version of a West Coast style. Very nice. I enjoyed it. Final joke, guys. Very nice taste. It's an above average beer as far as I'm concerned. Nice IPA. Very easy for me to say. The beer is 6%, 5.9, close to 6% beer. So it's not real heavy. You can session this beer real easy. So it's got a nice grapefruity, floral, citrusy taste. So I enjoyed this one. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt here. Other than the date, if it had the date on the label, it may even be into the A category. But I'm going to give it a 7, which is a B+. It's a decent beer. Even though it's a limited release here around Virginia. I don't know how far it is distribution-wise, but it was decent. It's just as good as what I remember it being at the brew pub when I was there about 2 years ago when I tasted it. Very nice, guys. So if you see the 8-point IPA, pick it up, give it a try. Let me know what you think of it. I enjoyed it. As always, rate, comment, subscribe, and we're going to look in the fridge tomorrow. See everybody then.